A local pastor is behind bars tonight, accused of stealing road home money from the elderly.
His arrest comes after an investigation by the Fox 8 defenders and the National Council of Jewish Women that has spanned almost a year. Jennifer Hale has the story.
Pastor Elijah Mealancon of Elijah Christian Ministries now stands officially accused of stealing the $98,000 Margaret Banks gave him to rebuild her home on Bruxelles Street back in 2009. This is the second time Mealancon has been arrested for theft of road home money in the past month. After his first arrest, Mealancon told the defenders he's an innocent man wrongly accused. Mealancon also went one-on-one with me to explain how Elijah Christian Ministries works. Elijah Christian Ministries is listed as a non-profit organization with the Secretary of State's office, but it doesn't operate out of an office or a church. Elijah Mealancon says it's a mobile ministry that travels to the problems. Everything from rescuing people stranded by Katrina to now helping those with the least rebuild.
We are the only one that's out here trying to bring all the poor people back home.
Elijah Christian Ministries does that through a program Mealancon calls Case Management Services. He says the ministry pools clients' road home monies together, buys supplies, then matches the client with volunteer groups and other nonprofits to rebuild. A strategy designed to make dollars stretch.
A lot of people waiting for my service, and not just my services, but hundreds of churches that's doing the same thing. We collaborate together, we brainstorm, and we work together. That's all. It's just that simple.
This is the kitchen.
But clients like Margaret Banks, the woman the defenders have been following for months, says it's a complicated mess that has left her homeless almost 2 years after giving Mealancon her road home money. Banks says she never agreed to be in a case management program. We showed her the list Mealancon gave us, detailing what he says he's accomplished.
He didn't purchase the sheetrock. The sheetrock was donated, 200 sheets, and not 300 sheets that he have here on this paper.
Banks says the small bit of progress that's happened reflects free labor and donated supplies, that there's little Mealancon has paid money to accomplish. Banks says she's kept careful notes on every worker, including the ones that did the small amount of painting now upstairs.
He had a group of volunteers. It was 10 young ladies and 2 young men that came in from St. Louis, Missouri.
If anything, they need to be applauded to say thank you for what y'all done to bring it up to this point. And I tell a lot of people, and I understand the frustration, but you got to have patience.
Mealancon says his case management services plan is working, that in time, Mrs. Banks's home will be finished. As far as what exactly Mealancon spent Banks's $98,000 on.
Is there any left, or has it all been spent?
Well, the majority of it has been spent already. I can't say that exactly what's left, but I know.
Mealancon says it's insulting to be questioned about whether Banks's money has been properly spent.
I don't even get a salary. I don't even get a salary to do this. I do this from the kindness of my heart. I don't even get paid for this.
But the case managers assigned to work with clients like Banks do draw a salary. We don't know how much.
Well, I don't want to disclose that, but she do get a salary to collaborate with other agencies. And that's not really the importance of this.
People like Monica Millay, the woman with Elijah Christian Ministries who signed for and accepted Banks's $98,000. Mealancon also won't explain where the money for salaries comes from.
So do the case managers get a portion of the road home money that Miss Banks gave?
Well, I'm not trying to get off into all that again. I just mentioned that, but the focus is her home. We never abandoned Miss Banks.
Yes, sir, but can you answer that question?
Say it again?
Do the case managers get a portion of the money for their salaries?
Well, I can't answer that. That's not my department. I'm the pastor. I just actually is the pastor to oversee, to see his jobs and stuff, and that really don't have anything to do with the job per se.